The host has started broadcasting the meeting on YouTube. You are currently on a button inside of web content. To click this button, press. Hi, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Saradivinelyyou on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're catching this live or on the replay. I would love to have you interact somehow so that I know that you watched this and you got something from it. So, okay, so here's what happened. I quit. I am quitting being a coach. I have been in pursuit of being a sustainably employed life coach for about 12 years. And I am to the point where it's just spinning my wheels and not getting me where I want to get. So I quit. This has been coming on for a while. And I love personal development work. Like, I think it is the best thing. I think it saved my life in so many ways. I think that I just think I got so much from it, and I'm going to continue to be a client. I currently have a coach that I'm working with, and I'm going to continue to work with coaches because I feel like it's that important and powerful work to do for yourself, is to work on yourself. And you know, as I continue to study astrology and human design and learn about myself, like that it just becomes that much more valuable to me to have a coach, because to have someone who understands my transits, understands my human design, and is able to support me in what I'm experiencing in the moment is that valuable to me. But as far as me being a coach, again, it's just a role that I've always wanted it, and I'm to the point where it is not fulfilling. And so I'm done. So what brought this on like immediately, abruptly this week? Well, I had a bad headache. It started on Sunday on the left side of my head. Monday, it was pretty subsided. Tuesday, however, it was full force, throbbing pretty much all over the right side of my head. And I couldn't do the video on Tuesday. And I almost cried because I'm like, shit, I, committed to doing live videos as long as I possibly could. I didn't really have a time limit on it. It was just something that I wanted to show up every day and talk about coaching, talk about accessibility, talk about oils, or talk about whatever, and just share my messages, my thoughts with, whoever wanted to hear it, whoever was following. And I couldn't do it Tuesday. I laid in bed most of the day. I just couldn't. I tried my tools to medicate. I don't do over the counter stuff. I'm going to share that in a second. But I couldn't do it. And yesterday I also couldn't do it, because then by Tuesday night, I was just like, I'm done. I need to stop trying to force this coaching machine to keep going. And I just need to stop doing it. And I then met with one of my favorite people in the world, Abigail Gazda, yesterday, and had a chat with her, and that felt very good. And then I met with my coach, Tamara Jean, this morning, and I feel really good I actually feel a sense of relief about choosing to stop coaching. Do I know what's next for me? No, I actually do not. I have been house sitting and pet sitting this year, and I want to keep doing that. And I literally just want to work on some craft projects, and find some more craft. I made more money in an hour of doing a craft sale than I've made in a year of coaching. So that was kind of another thing, is I really want to generate more money, more cash flow, and this is not doing that. And so there's that. So I don't know what's next for me. I have some ideas. Crafting is probably is definitely one avenue. There's definitely more stuff that I am working on the background that I want to pursue, but I don't really know what all of that looks like yet. And I feel like sometimes we have to like release to the point of like I said it in a journaling session a couple of weeks ago where I was like, I'm kind of at the point where I want to just release all of everything because I don't know anymore. I have been spinning my wheels for years. I've had business coaches. I've done my coaching and leadership training program. I followed, highly disciplined leadership with, I talked about on Monday with Jocko Willink and Cameron Haynes and Andy Frisella and all of the, the positive leaders I follow, the disciplined leaders I follow. I've followed them. I've implemented, and yet still here, it's just not happening. So anyway, so I don't know what's next. I feel like sometimes we have to release something that's I want to say constricting, like something that's like constricting us, like we're holding on to something so fucking tight that we are forcing it. And that's where I feel like I've been, is trying to force something that's not happening. And it's just no longer fulfilling and bringing me happiness. And so I'm letting it go. And I'm going to see where it goes. I mean, I'm always going to do something within the coaching community. Like I said, I think like it is the most incredible work I've ever done. So I'm always going to be a part of it and keep doing stuff with it because I think it's that valuable and that important. Okay, let's talk about this headache that I had for 3 days. And you're probably like, why didn't you just pop some Advil? Why didn't you just pop some ibuprofen or Excedrin migraine? Or I have been successfully off of all over the counter drugs or pharmaceuticals, whatever you want to call them, since December of 2018. So I do not keep any of those in my possession. I have been on a journey of, kind of trying to eliminate. I am not perfect, by the way, when I talk about like eliminating chemicals and whatnot. Like I still eat junk food. I still drink alcohol. I still do, gummies, like THC gummies occasionally. I haven't done those in a while though. But I still think that there is a level of control that I get to have, and to each their freaking own. For me, this works to not take a lot of ibuprofen. I have been prone to migraines a good chunk of my life. When I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I made a lot of dietary adjustments, including eliminating dairy, because dairy has hormones, and therefore hormones in women, anything that has hormones like soy or dairy products that have excess hormones, specifically estrogen, can like really fuck up the hormonal balance for women. And so I eliminated dairy. And recently, I mean, in the last few years, I've really done hardcore eliminating soy and whatnot. So what do I do when I have pain? I go for, I meant to bring in, that's okay. I do oils. So I have this blend of oil. This is, where's the stickers? There we go. This is Aroma Touch and Deep Blue. And I mix them all in one bottle, and it's a roller because I do get, so what I do is topical pain relief. I don't get the concept of systemic pain relief when the pain is in a specific location. That's how I feel about it, to each their own. So if the pain is in my head or on my arm, or if it's in my foot or whatever, like I want to go directly to that pain and target that pain. So roller helps with that. And then I have this, I don't know where the even label is on this. I didn't look ahead of time. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is CBD topical deep tissue ointment. I got this from a friend of mine. It's from Lacuna Botanicals. But it's a topical CBD pain relief ointment. This is the only one that I have gotten that I feel like works in the CBD department. And I've tried various topical CBD pain relief ointments because I was in California. So I tried a bunch of different ones when I was living there. This is still the only one that I like. So I use those. And then I have this, it's a blue, oh, I forget the freaking, I want to call it blue lapis, but it's a skin roller. And I use that to like massage the oils or the cream, the gels into my skin. And it also just helps because if I can keep the stone cold, it just soothes the pain a little bit. So I do all of those things. And then if it's not subsiding, which this one was not, then I usually know it's energetic. By that, I mean, sometimes it's because of where the moon is at. If the moon is in a water sign, Scorpio, let's see, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I typically have headaches or other physical symptoms. Like I can have like an upset stomach, or something like that, depending on where the moon is. This time it happened to be energetic. I did end up getting my cycle, so hormonal. And then because we've been having a lot of heavy transit energy, we've been having a lot of solar flare energy, things like that, that also disrupt the endocrine system, which is your hormones, right? So a lot of these things contributed to why I had a headache. However, even just speaking out loud to people that I wanted to quit coaching honestly brought relief to my system. So, sometimes we just hold on too hard to the thing that we want, and we're trying to force something that's not meant to be forced. So there's that. I'm going to write an Instagram post. There will be an Instagram post, and I will try to link it below. I'm not going to put really a description on this video because I don't really know what the hell to say other than what I'm saying in the video. What's going to happen to Divinely You? I don't know. I think that Divinely You is an all-encompassing branding that can kind of go anywhere that I go. So I don't see it disappearing. I don't see it going away, but I don't know. What I do know for now is I'm going to do some switching around. I don't think I'm going to do daily videos. I don't really know, guys. I kind of just don't know right now. And I feel like I'm okay. I'm safe to not know what I'm doing, where I'm going next. What I want to do is start doing more oracle or like inspiration card readings. And so starting with, this is, I'm gonna brag on Abigail a lot right now. This is the Talking to the Trees inspiration card deck. Hopefully I'm holding that the right way. Yep. Okay. I got this yesterday when I saw her. I'm so excited. I was looking for kind of an oracle card or an inspirational, because what I really want to do is like, I want to keep bringing a message and, like a message via like a card or like, whatever I might be feeling like energetically, things like that. We're definitely moving through some crazy times right now, and there's so much energy in our favor to move in whatever direction we want to move. And so, but also like knowing that we're all going through like some mental shit, and that it's okay to slow the hell down and not know what's going on, and to keep doing some kind of like mental inner work or whatever. So these are the cards. They're beautiful. I'll show you the other side too. I have the coffee table copy of the book Talking to the Trees. Talking to the Trees is Abigail's second book, I think it was. Yes. It's a fictional narrative of her kind of her journey. And I literally sat and read it in one night. It was like I put it on. I had it in like it was like a Kindle book. So I turned on my screen reader and was sitting on a Saturday night, and I read it in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours or something. I loved it. It was so good. But it was kind of like the adventures of her like moving to the West Coast, and such a fun little book. I highly recommend it. So I'm going to pull a card, and then I'm going to be done with this video for today. And what I'm going to do is get some more of these types of cards. I'm not really into tarot. I think tarot is cool for people who can read it. I'm not so good at reading it, but I did want to think, I wanted to add something for you guys, like, that's a card or like a inspirational affirmational message, something like that. Maybe I'm going to talk more about leadership and things like that, and breaking up with the current system of systems and structures that are limiting us, because, you know, we do get to choose how this life goes. So, okay. So here's our message for the day. Let me grab my my phone. I'm going to get my magnifier because it seems to be the easiest. So this is me getting super uncomfortable reading on camera. So the message is, I am calling in my, I think that says opportunity, prosperity. We'll go with prosperity. Some of the writing is hard to read on some of the cards, so that's why I have a hard time. I am calling in my prosperity, and therefore all of my wildest dreams, and therefore all of my wildest dreams manifested. Yeah, that word is prosperity. It's written in cursive. That's really hard for me to read sometimes. So I am calling in my prosperity, and therefore all of my dreams, all of my wildest dreams manifested. So that's the card. I'll show you the card. There we go. That's a little better. So one of the things that I did notice was that lots of people appreciated that I read on camera. And it is the most uncomfortable fucking thing I can do, is to read on camera, because when you have to hold things close to your face, it's super uncomfortable. However, again, I feel like I have a role in this world unique to me, and it is to demonstrate that being uncomfortable is part of growth. So there you have it. I quit. I'm good. I feel good about it. Keep following the journey. It's not over yet. It's not done. I don't know where it's going, but thanks for being along for the ride. Thanks for being supportive. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for all of your good vibes, your good wishes. Thank you for loving me. All of the things. I appreciate you who tuned in and watched this whole video. Thanks so much. And I will talk to you again soon. I don't know how often I'm going to do videos. We'll see how it rolls. I'm just going to go with the flow.